Hey everyone, this is Michael with the general love reading for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, as well as Scorpio cross watchers. Hello and welcome to Heart of the Matter, where we take a look at our relationships and our own patterns to enrich ourselves and our connections to others. Special thanks to all of you who have supported my content with your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. It's because of all of you I am able to continue putting out these messages for free on YouTube. You can follow me on my other social media where I post pick-a-card readings, general cards for the collective, blog posts, and even host giveaways from time to time. I have all of those links in the description box down below, as well as links for personal readings, Reiki sessions, and donations for those of you who feel so called. Please do keep in mind that these are general messages, meaning not all of the messages that come forward are going to be meant for you specifically. These are also timeless, regardless of whether you are watching them months or even years out from the original post date. You are also more than welcome to peruse through previous months or videos for your other astrological placements. If you feel drawn to another message or you'd just like greater clarity for this one, I have a link down below for those of you who are not familiar with your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs. I have left a natal chart calculator that can help you figure out those placements, and you can kind of look through those other videos. Again, that is in the description box down below. You may find that the roles are switched, especially if you are a cross watcher for Scorpio, or the energy that I'm interpreting may also be applying to friendships, family members, or coworkers. Just take the messages as they apply and leave the rest behind for somebody else. So let's see, what are the messages for my Scorpions in love and relationships? Show me clearly, please. Messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What are the messages for love and relationships? Interesting. One more message, please. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. A lot of these cards almost fall out, and then my hand just catches them. Some of you might be having a hard time letting something go. That could be someone or some sort of pattern here. You might be holding on to the past. Could also be your person as well. So overall energy, we have the Fool and the Empress. Very interesting here. For your fears and worries, we have the Death card. And for them, we have the Four of Cups and the Eight of Swords. So this is really interesting energy. I really do wonder if some of you... I almost feel like for some of you Scorpios, there is this fear that you may have sabotaged something, or you're not quite trusting yourself. I'm saying that because death is showing up as your fears and worries, and this is actually your card. This is also talking about endings, transformations, new beginnings. So again, you may be holding on to something from the past. It does feel like there was kind of a reckless connection here with the Fool. Could also be Aries energy as well for me as a reader. With the Empress, it feels like it was very nurturing, very lovely, and there was a lot of potential here. I almost feel like this connection is trying to make you open up to love again. You know, if this is someone you're no longer talking to, if this is actually someone from the past who you're kind of disconnected from, I almost feel like the intention of this relationship was for you to open up. Now, for some of you, you actually are still in contact with this person. I actually do feel like the majority of you are kind of talking to somebody, and this is more a case of, in the past, you've kind of sabotaged things. There's this willingness to love, this wanting to go forward with something here. You know, the Fool speaks about wanting to go on this adventure, and the Empress does talk about a willingness to love, especially if you've kind of been introverted or to yourself or kind of healing for some time. But you're not quite trusting yourself. That's really interesting. For your person, we have the Four of Cups and the Eight of Swords. They're feeling really stuck on something. They're very much in their head. And I really feel like this person might be stuck in an old way of thinking about things. So in a way, you're both kind of holding on. And this person's still very caught up in the past. If something went wrong between the two of you, if someone's feelings got hurt, which is very possible with the Fool card, someone may have been a bit reckless or things may have happened a bit quickly, I do feel like your person, whoever this is, they're still kind of healing. And they're still feeling sort of trapped, stuck in the past. But they are able to move out of this situation. This is totally a matter of perspective, especially with the Four of Cups here. My God, there's something that they're not seeing. There may be a second chance here. Someone is offering a second chance. But I feel like your person is very... They might not even be seeing it. They don't know what to do. They're definitely very confused, and it's like they're very afraid of making the wrong move. And this kind of seems to be like a mirror, because I'm feeling that way for you as well, Scorpio. Our relationships are always teaching us about ourselves. They're always showing us aspects of ourselves. And it seems like right now, there's this uncertainty that is kind of bouncing back and forth between the two of you. You're kind of feeding into that. And that may have to do with a pattern that has happened between the two of you, something that happened in the past and someone got hurt, or this could actually be referring to a previous connection that is not related to this person you are involved with now. Could also be a Libra or a Taurus. I don't know if I mentioned that with the Empress energy. So I'm really curious here. I'm going to pull more messages. That's too many. Show me clearly. There we go. So blockages. Interesting. We have 2 pages, or daughters, as they are referred to in the traditional tarot. Or, I'm sorry, in this Wild Unknown deck. So we have the Daughter of Cups, which is the Page of Cups, and the Daughter of Swords, which is traditionally the Page of Swords. So Daughter of Cups is actually showing up as your blockage. I feel like you're really afraid of opening up here, Scorpio. You're really afraid to get vulnerable. I'm really getting the sense that there is definitely some history here. Doesn't necessarily have to be between the two of you, but it's like something happened, someone got hurt. I don't know if you really let this go. I'm going to be completely honest with you, Scorpio. I don't think your person has either, but it's like you're both afraid to have this conversation. You're both afraid to come across as these pages or these daughters, you know, as someone who's very sensitive or vulnerable. And these are both kind of about communication as well. So much mirroring is happening right now. I'm sorry, this is actually a little funny. And it's honestly kind of precious, because I do see that there is a lot of love here with this Empress energy. There's this very maternal connection for some of you as well, you know, wanting to take care of this person. Or vice versa, this person wants to take care of you, but it's like you don't know how to do that. You're both trying to figure out what to do, how to go forward, how to let things go, how to resolve the past. I feel like some of you might not even be talking right now. Or if you are, the communication is very limited. There's something beneath the surface here. I'm definitely feeling like this withdrawn Scorpio energy for you. And for your person, especially if you're dealing with a Libra, they may have said some words that they regret. They may not be the best at expressing themselves. They may let some things slip that they wish they hadn't, or the way that they said something. I feel like your person, again, is also having a hard time opening up. It's like they've realized this tendency for them to say something and then kind of regretting it later. You're both afraid to talk. What do you both want? That's what we're going to be finding out next. What do we want here? Interesting. So for you, you have the Daughter of Pentacles. Again, another page in the traditional tarot. Your person, however, has the Father of Pentacles. So this could be referring to someone a bit older. I'm getting a sense of an age gap, actually. I feel like someone is much younger or immature, possibly immature with all of these pages. I feel like you both want similar things, but I almost feel like your person wants more than can be offered right now. Because you want this Page of Pentacles. You want something solid. You want to start something here. This person really wants to feel stability. Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign as well. So again, Taurus is a strong possibility. Could also be Virgo or Capricorn. I feel like you both want something stable, but your ability to create that right now seems to be what might be keeping you apart. And that could be because of finances. That could just be because of emotional maturity or emotional issues. I do feel like someone is definitely moving on from the past stuff, and that could be between you, could also be from another relationship, and that might be why things are slow. Maybe things just don't feel steady enough, but there is this desire to have something stable. And it does feel like with you. I'm very curious to see the outcome here. And then we're going to pull some animal cards to get some greater clarity. Where's all of this going? Ace of Cups. Let me get that on camera here. Sorry. There we go. This is really beautiful. I do feel like there's going to be healing. I do feel like there's going to be a connection here, a new love offer. For some of you, if things were never really stable, maybe this is a person who is kind of a transitional person. I do feel like both of you want something more stable. I definitely see a love offering. Someone opening up, reaching out, being vulnerable. Someone might just be asking you out on a date, asking to talk to you. I definitely feel like there's something that needs to be discussed here. You're not done. You know, you're both afraid. If you are having such a hard time moving on, that is a sign that there needs to be a conversation. I'm not saying that all of you are going to end up in a relationship with this person, even if that's what you want. What I am saying, though, is that there definitely needs to be vulnerability here. You might be reacting very sensitively to something that this person had said. And it might have been a little careless. They might have misspoken. At the time of this recording, we actually are in Mercury retrograde, so go figure, someone might have fumbled on their words here. And of course, keep in mind, these energies can be reversed, but I really do feel like this is predominantly your energy for the collective Scorpio. So I'm very curious to see what the animal wisdom is here. I'm going to pull a card for you, for your person, and then for the connection overall. So we're going to pull 3-ish. We'll see if more come out. Sometimes they do. So show me clearly who are the animal spirits that are helping with this connection. That's way too many. There's a lot of assistance from spirit. That's nice. Okay. Show me clearly. There we go, perfect. One more. That was the same card that fell out earlier. See, if I have a bunch of cards that fall out, I'm not afraid to put them back in the deck because they'll come back. Wow, okay. Cool. So your card, your spirit, the rabbit, you're kind of paralyzed too. Your person is stuck. You're both stuck. Again, so much mirroring is going on. You need to get present, Scorpio. I think you're really stuck up in your head. You're really like trying to figure something out. You might feel like you mess things up, that you ruin things, you sabotage things here somehow. When the rabbit shows up, rabbit is this really precious animal, prey animal, can kind of get frozen with fear. If you're feeling paralyzed with fear, like you can't speak up, listen. Just listen. I feel like this person said something to you that was misinterpreted. I think you kind of need to read between the lines here a little bit. I also feel like if you're very ungrounded, very stuck in fear right now, literally listening to the world around you, going outside, listening to the wind, listening to the birds, the planes, the cars, whatever. Just close your eyes and listen. And that is a very grounding exercise. It brings you back into the present moment. It stops these racing thoughts and allows you to refocus and kind of thaw your nervous system here. Your person has the elephant. This is really interesting because they're afraid of being stuck, or maybe that you're stuck. For your person, elephant is coming in to remove blockages. This is the destroyer of obstacles. Whatever is blocking your person, I feel like this is changing. Something is going to change. Something is opening up here. There's this really big forward momentum with this person. And they want to be stable for you. I feel like they actually want to provide. But there's just something in their life right now that's clearing up. For overall energy between you and your person, for this connection, we have the hawk, which is definitely a confirmation. There is a message coming in. There is a conversation that is going to be happening. Hawk is a messenger, and it also signals change. So if things have been stagnant, if people have been afraid to open up, something is about to change, and I feel like it's changing for the better. Although sometimes hawk does come as a warning. I don't want to freak you all out. I do feel like if there is a warning, it's not necessarily connected to this relationship or this dynamic. It's something else. Because I do feel like if there is a situation that is detrimental, it's actually going to be a catalyst to opening up to each other, if that makes any sense. So something bad might happen and it causes one person to reach out to the other. I really do feel like there needs to be a conversation here. There is going to be communication coming in. And someone really wants to open up. I think you both do. You just don't know how. You don't want to get hurt again. But the love is here. And I feel like whatever is making someone feel stuck is going to be cleared away very soon. Or this person's going to get out of it. They're going to change their thought process, change their belief system. Maybe they're still going through some of their own toxic, dysfunctional ways, kind of parsing through that. Maybe that's why they misspoke to you. But I do see healing. I do see vulnerability. I do see love. And the start of something. So those are all the messages I have for you right now, Scorpio. I do hope that this was helpful. Make sure to hit like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below what's going on here. Again, if this didn't resonate, you are more than welcome to check out some of the other videos or look at the general monthly readings as well, which I have on my channel. All of those are in their own playlists respectively. If I don't see you in a personal reading or a Reiki session, I will see you all in the next video. Take care.